Today I played Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3 for the first time in preparation for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, which is coming out next month. And let's just say I had a lot of fun with it, so let's get into the video. For some reason, as soon as I loaded into the game, I thought it was a good idea to load into a battle, despite having no clue how to play the game. So I loaded into a match with Vegeta and Great Ed Bardock. Realistically, a really unfair fight.
Come and get me!
Why are you just so mad? For someone's first time playing a game like this, I was getting destroyed. Hell no. Through button mashing, I eventually did figure out how to transform though, and I still lost. But hey, we're getting somewhere, right? I decided to try another match before I actually put some effort into learning the game, and I put Vegeta second form up against Omega Shenron. This is another really unfair fight realistically, but we'll just have to see how I fare this time. Yo, how you just do that to my boy like that? Despite me getting absolutely destroyed, I knew I was getting better and better at the game, and I still got my ass kicked. It was then I finally discovered battle training, which is effectively a tutorial on how to play the game. Granted, it's a very bad one. You just scroll through images. After scrolling through these images and getting a somewhat idea of how to play the game, it loaded me into training, where I could finally test out everything I learned. After beating the shit out of Gohan for a bit, my training arc was complete, and I was finally ready for a real battle before I started the story. This time around, it was Goku End versus Trunks Sword. They really called Trunks Sword. This time around, I was playing on the World Tournament map, but what I didn't know is that you could win by a ring out. This is actually a really cool feature that I should have known about because I was actually doing pretty good this time around, but then I just flew out and wrung myself out. What? You?
I guess compared to you, I'm still pretty weak.
What? Yeah, anyway, I played another match and I lost it. This is where I started up with the story. The story in this game actually consists of a what-if timeline, but you have to do certain conditions to do it. Now, I didn't play enough of this story to actually know for sure, but I'm pretty sure the R3 prompt that you get at the bottom of your screen is actually how you trigger the normal canon timeline. But if you follow certain events, then you can actually get the what-if timeline. I can't really find anything on it. I did try to look it up, but I just pressed R3 every time and I got the canon timeline. But I didn't play enough of the story to know if there was enough conditions. The furthest I got was the Nappa Fight, and then I stopped there. If you guys want to see me play more of the story, then comment down below. Speaking of the Nappa Fight, that's actually the second fight in the story mode. And as many of you probably already know, Tien, Chaozu, and Piccolo are supposed to die in this fight. So they gave Nappa heavy buffs, so you can't beat him until Goku arrives. But if you manage to kill Nappa as Tien, which I have a skill issue so I can't do, you actually get a what-if ending to this fight. If you want the canon ending, however, you have to die as Tien. You don't fail or anything, Tien dies, Gohan fights, and then after a bit you get an R3 prompt, which ends up killing Piccolo. After that, Gohan fights a bit more before Goku shows up, and you should pretty easily be able to kill Nappa at this point. Before ending my play session, I decided to do one last fight to test out the in-game fusion that I had been waiting to see. After a bit of figuring out how to do it and transforming for some reason, I finally did it. Let's go!
Vegeta!
Okay.
No choice then.
Let's go! I'm really glad that they put this in the game, especially on a PS2 game, and I'm really glad it's returning in Sparking Zero. I'm also happy to say that this is the first match I actually won. Okay. Damn, I didn't know Final Kamehameha existed before Super, actually. Now that that's done, let's talk about my review for this game. Let me start by saying that I'm surprised this game was made on the PS2. I know the PS2 has some really cool games on it, but this game is probably one of the best I've played on it. Just knowing that Sparking Zero is gonna be even better than this is making me even more excited. because this game has so many features, characters, and moves and it's just so fun to play, except it is really hard to pick up, and I'm still really trash at the game. Also, Sparking Zero better improve these interactions, because what is this, bro?
Hey, Baldy, what's the meaning of the M on your forehead? Mama's boy? What is it?
I already know you're not talking about M's on your forehead, Vegeta, but besides that, this game is a must play. If you want to get ready for Sparking Zero and haven't played this game yet, I would definitely recommend this. I give this game a solid 9.5 out of 10, and I'm definitely going to continue to play it. If you guys like this video, make sure to give it a like. And if you want to see more content from me in the future, maybe even more BT3 content, then make sure to subscribe. I'm also sorry for not uploading for almost 3 months. That was kind of my fault, but I'll maybe try to get more uploads out. I think I'm gonna post an Astrobot video next, but I don't know how long that's gonna take, and I also need to buy a capture card. So I don't know when the next video will be out, but I will not take 2 months again. But with that being said, make sure you enjoy the rest of your day, and peace.